Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Robin, she wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not saving, You be liking my flavor, I think it's done. Ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out for this, I never switch, you never switch. I never switch, I never switch.
Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got choked, long, I made hope.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville.
All day, baby, let's go! Let's go! Yellow!
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now here's Mahomes. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Here we go, set. 60 outlaw. Let's go. 5.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 28 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
53, check 53.
A first down carry for Henry.
Come on.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
70, Indy.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Go there. Safety data. You draw quarters.
The tackle made by Reggie Riley. It's a gain.
Yeah.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shoot.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
No, I do not play Ultimate Team. If you want to ask, I do not play Ultimate Team. I had an Ultimate Team.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Check. Attack.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Gets this one to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. To try again after the sack. Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jarrell Casey dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They go play fake. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. They come out here in the I. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on fourth and very short. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
But this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On second down now. It's Henry, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No one.
To the upper left.
He's a lot to bring down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Well, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Goddard. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On first down, Tannehill. This one caught by Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4th. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. He is going to find Hill here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole or the three-quarter pole?
It is the quarter pole, and we get to thank our NFL reporter, Randy Moss, who also has a great background in the sport of kings, for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? What are they headed for the home stretch, is what he also said about it. I can't wait to see how this thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, Seattle and New Orleans in the NFC. You think it stays that way at the end?
I think it's going to be
now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a great return as he's up close to the...
Well, that's game, folks. Well, that's game, folks. The worst NFL minds fucking.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash and love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Don't gotta be off each store. Got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, Ingram. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Jackson, he's got it to Ingram, complete. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Hill. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try the left side. Laird, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
36.
On first down, Ingram. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing on second and 8. Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. We're scoreless after one. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson on the move to his left. It's complete to Snead. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one 28 yards on the ground. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
6-6, pull it high.
At the Ravens 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Sorry. He said the one. So I play defense. But I did play here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now Fitzpatrick on 4th down. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he knocks it through. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I have to watch the run. I have to watch it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, what is she doing?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle was there, but couldn't bust free. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. 46 yards, and the Ravens have retaken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. Past the he's going to go. Albert Wilson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, 48 yards. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Recon, 132 fighters.
On 2nd and a couple. Fitzpatrick. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Fitzpatrick now from the 50. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. And he finds Parker here, complete. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
'61 matchbox white.
He's crashing. He's checking.
4th down, Fitzpatrick. And it's caught by Parker. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
This one complete to Ingram. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson rolling to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, it hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. They toss to Ingram. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Ingram again. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. Jackson now. He dumps it down to Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Jackson on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson, this is caught, but he will not get in here. He's stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
On first down, Laird. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
X3, 218, chop. Yeah.
At the 42-yard line.
Hey, alert 48.
Second and 5 now. Fitzpatrick. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
After the interception, here's Jackson, forced out to his left. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another first and 10.
6 guys, check 6, okay?
Jackson from the shotgun, escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. That'll bring up second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on second and 10. They go play action now. Jackson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and it's third down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Throwing is Jackson. Out to his left. He's got Snead. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Steps away. He can run for it, and he will. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's second and goal. One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on second and goal. He's going to get it running right, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now Jackson. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Wait, left. There you go, get down.
They'll look to throw on the move to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very petty decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's Fitzpatrick. And this is Parker, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Fitzpatrick. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do. Fitzpatrick to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Matt Judon in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Well, when this drive began, the offense only needed a field goal, but the defense ramped up the pressure, and after back-to-back sacks, they're feeling confident they might keep them off the board.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to potentially send us to overtime. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
At their own 36-yard line.
Oh, shit. What's up, man? Better check your free goal range. They ain't got no time to change.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 46. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what half they want to get to for their kicker. They already know the distance that he feels comfortable. That'll dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On 2nd and 7, Fitzpatrick. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check three.
Here's Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards that time. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether we're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, but now it's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Dancing to his left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, open man is the tight end Nick Boyle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over.
And he is in for the score. And it is is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
Up this magic with the game.